Okay, this episode gonna be a little more serious. I'm out in the Sonoran Desert, which occupies the southwestern part of Arizona and the southeastern part of California. Okay, desert region. By April, you're dealing with 100 to 120 degrees in the sun, and some of the hottest recorded temperatures in North America. Death Valley was, I think, the hottest temperature was 136 in the shade. I've seen temperatures up to at least 130 in the shade in the Sonoran Desert. So, by May or June. Anyway, in April, as soon as you start seeing temperatures close to 100 or above, that's typically when the bad guys come out. I call them the bad guys. The rattlers, rattlesnakes. There's 8 different types in the Sonoran Desert. And I'm not going to go into that in this video. I just wanted to say that they love the heat, so they're going to be coming out of their dens, the rattlers, in April. In places like Quartzsite, the LTVA camping area, I see them there coming out typically in April because you're getting those really hot temperatures. I'm down just south of there near Yuma, another LTVA called Imperial Dam. Okay, now I'm going to show you what else comes out. And even though snakes are snakes, they don't really, believe it or not, they don't bother me. But scorpions do. Okay, and anyway, I caught this guy this last week, and there's 3 types of scorpions in the Sonoran Desert. The striped tail scorpion, the large hairy tail scorpion, and this guy, he's the most venomous of any North American scorpions. He came across my campsite here during the day too, which is kind of unusual. Usually they like to come out at night. But anyway, I was moving some deadwood over there, and I might have uncovered his hole or something, and he was looking for a new place that to encamp, so to speak. So he came running across when I was standing over there, and so I caught him and I pickled him. Put him in alcohol. But it was really surprising. He lasted 10 minutes in pure, I think it was like 90% pure alcohol. I kept putting my finger down. He's underwater, under the alcohol. And he was still moving around and reacting to me, trying to grab him. After 10 minutes in alcohol. Almost pure alcohol. So, they're very resilient. So anyway, he finally died. And I'm going to encapsulate him in an epoxy. Okay, this is the most venomous. It's called the bark scorpion. So they like to come out at night, and they will hang out in the trees, even underneath the limbs and stuff of trees and stuff. So be very careful with these guys here. Okay, put them out in the sun so you can see them a little better. It's very small. They're the most venomous. The smaller the scorpion, the more venom. Just realize that. The bigger ones, you don't have to worry as it's still going to be painful. You get bit, but okay, you get bit by one of these little tiny bark scorpions, you're going to be in serious pain for about 2 days. Okay? Now, I don't think anyone's ever died from a scorpion bite, but boy, you're dealing with like being stung by 100 hornets in one spot. Really bad. Okay, now there's one way you can see them at night when they come out typically. The only other time you'll see them during the day if you got debris and different things outside and you start moving things. There could be a scorpion underneath there. And all of a sudden you move a plastic tub of some different things you got stored outside camping, and all of a sudden you've disturbed him and he's going to be, taken off and everything else. But typically they like to come out at nighttime. Okay, this is an ultraviolet light, just a small one, and scorpions are iridescent. They will, with the black light, like I got here. This is a tiny one. You'd probably want a more powerful one if you're looking for scorpions. But I have this one. Anyway, if you're hunting them down and, encapsulating them to sell them to the public and stuff, you want a black light, and you go out at nighttime hunting them. Okay? So, okay. The other thing is, I did start to talk about rattlers. So far, I haven't seen any rattlers. They will come out during the day. They're not like the scorpions. I've seen them quite a few times up at Quartzsite, Arizona. And now I'm about, I don't know, I think it's about 60 miles south, near Yuma. I haven't seen any rattlers here yet. But typically, when you start seeing 100-degree temperatures, you got a lot of lizards here too. I mean, the biggest lizard I've seen here is about 1.5 foot, but most of them are about, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches at most. So, anyway, I thought I'd do this episode, on these bark scorpions. Okay, an arachnid. It's got eight legs. Okay, that's the stinger there. Boy, you do not want to get stung by this sucker. Okay, so anyway, thought you'd like to see this episode. This is Eagle Eric out in the desert, the Sonoran Desert in southern California, signing off.